What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new 2024 Model 3 refresh. So this is my first time ever getting to take a look at it. I want to show you guys it and go over what I notice is different. And I don't have too much time with it. I've got like 20 more minutes because this is a demo drive, and I want to thank Tesla of Peabody for letting me do this demo drive. And this is really the best spot I could find in the little bit of time that I had. But I have owned a 2018 Model 3, a 2022 Model 3, and I currently have a 2021 Model S Plaid, and my partner has a Model Y. So I feel like I should be able to give you guys some good opinions when it comes to this car. Going from the outside to the inside, you're gonna notice the headlights right here are different. So we've got new fenders, new front bumper, and a new hood. And these headlights, I can't decide if I don't know. I've been going back and forth between, are they too skinny? But I think in real life they look a little bit bigger, but on videos they almost look a bit skinny. But I think in real life they are much better and it looks more. They've also removed the fog lights, so there's no more fog lights here. They are now inside of the headlights. Now the next big change on the exterior, guys, is going to be the rear end here. So we have new taillights that are integrated into the trunk. So if you open that up, they go away and you're just left with this plastic cover here. I think this overall looks a lot better, personally. It just looks so much more aggressive compared to the old one. And then some of your lights are gonna be down here. I believe your reverse lights are actually down here now. And they also need to put some sort of a light down here, because think about it, if you're on the side of the road and you wanna open that up, you have to have some sort of a light. All right, guys, so now that I have the camera off the tripod, let's go ahead and get a walk around. I'll show you guys some of my initial impressions and things that I've noticed. So one of the biggest things right when I got in the car at Tesla is gonna be the door, actually. So when you open the door and you go to shut it, it sounds more cushioned now. I don't know about more solid, but more cushioned. I guess it is some more solid, but definitely just more cushioned. And just a nicer close to it. But they also do have this down here. If you notice, they've got basically this extra support here if you get in an accident. Now, something that surprised me with the new Model 3 is going to be how much more premium it feels. So for example, let me just go over some things. This is carpeted now. It used to be plastic. This down here is carpeted now. It used to be plastic. Also, this up here used to be plastic. You have extra space over here, a lot extra space actually. Everything else back there is about normal. This one is stealth gray and it's a standard range. Charge port looks about the same. It's a little bit different, but looks about the same. In terms of the door panel here, this is covered in leather. It's not really padded, but it's covered in leather. Then you have this new fabric. You've got the ambient lighting strip here. This is new. It's an actual, let me get the shadow out of the way. This is an actual click button. It's not haptic like on the Model S. This is covered in leather. This is also covered in leather. It's not padded. It might be a little padded actually. And then you have carpet in there. And then another thing, you have carpet down here now. And I also want to say this feels different. Like I said, I've been in all the Teslas. This feels softer than any of the leather that I've ever felt in a Tesla. I don't know if they changed it or maybe it's just because it's so new, but this is softer than any leather that I felt in a Tesla before. The seat for me feels a little flatter, but then you've got the perforation to be ventilated, so that is huge right there. This is all carpeted. Everything's basically soft touch now, which is amazing. You've got the ambient lighting strip up there. Like I was saying, there's like 3 different types of leather that I've noticed. You've got this super soft material, which is like here on the seats. You've got it here. And then you have a different one, which is a little bit more textured, a little bit more rough, but it's still like a leather. And then you have this one here, which is almost like a super, well, actually, so this one and this one are basically the same. And then you've got this one, which is super soft. And then you have this. This is similar to the Model S. It's like a super soft touch plastic. It's not leather or anything. It's just a super soft touch plastic. So they've basically kind of gotten rid of all the hard touch plastic, except for right here. It's still a plastic, but it's super soft. And then this is something that I haven't seen mentioned too much, but this right here is amazing. This is the same wireless charger pad from the Model S and X. It charges faster, and what's super cool is it actually goes through my thick phone case here, which is just amazing. This is soft. Under here is soft also. That's crazy. We've got this whole dash piece here. That's that same fabric that's right here, I believe. And then you've got more of that like perforated plastic looking material here. I like how in the rear now, this is all leather as well. The only other thing I wish they would have done is, look at this. So you've got like this nice black fabric right there, but then they have the gray. Just take it all the way. It would have been so nice if this had a dark headliner. It would have been amazing, but man, these seats are so soft and so nice. You got Bluetooth, just like on the Model S. You can move the passenger seat forward and backward. That's awesome. The air is so cool. Man. Oh, that's cool. Here is usually like a hard plastic on the old ones, but it's kind of like this soft leather here. It's not the softest, but it's close. But man, just so many improvements. It's crazy. Here's a close-up of the covers, the fender liner. You've got the suspension there. Looks about the same. The rear looks about the same as well. You've got the rear diffuser there that looks much more aggressive, and it's got some aerodynamic like fins going on there. It's really cool. Now on the inside you also have your, if you go to lights, there's the ambient lighting controls. In terms of the speed of the infotainment, it's definitely faster. I wouldn't say it's Model S or X fast, but it's definitely the fastest in any 3 or Y I've been in so far. This is also the same button here from the S and the X, which is cool. And then you also have 2 power struts back here instead of 1. The steering wheel, unlike the Model S where it's haptic, it's now a button. So that's a button now instead of being haptic on the Model S. And then this is a real horn, which is awesome. The ambient lighting is super cool. I wish the Model S would have had this already. I custom installed some in my car, but this is just amazing. And I love how it kind of makes you feel like you're in a spaceship. I really like how the ambient lighting is set up in this one here. And another thing that I love that they brought over from the Model S, so many Model S and X things that they brought over to the new Model 3. This right here, these little like dimples or whatever, it helps your cup stay steady and not rattle, so that is awesome. The new steering wheel feels a bit skinny. That's something I noticed as well. Now, one other thing that I noticed on the headliner here, Usually I'm able to notice a difference between this and this on the old Model 3 and Y, but it kind of feels and looks the same on this one. It kind of flows better. And they both feel padded, whereas on the old Model 3, this just felt really hard. To the screen, it's supposed to be a little bit bigger in terms of there's less bezels. It's not, it's slightly noticeable, but it's not like gonna make a huge difference. Now, in terms of the interior sound, I would say if this right here is Model 3, like old Model 3 noise, this is Model S. I would say this is probably like 75% there to Model S quietness. I do not think it's as quiet as the Model S, but it's definitely a major, major improvement. I'm so surprised that they are able to fit all of this in this car for the price that they're offering it. Because these are so many things that I kind of correspond with on the Model S and X, and those are near like $100,000. So it's just insane to me, all the stuff or all the nice soft materials in this that are normally only found on the Model S. And then same with this back part here. This is kind of the same leather as this. It's a little rough, but it's still much better and softer than before. And then the rear seats are super duper nice. Let's go ahead and sit in here. They definitely feel much better than the previous one. I'm just absolutely speechless, guys, like that they are able to do this for the price. It's just amazing. And then it's all carpeted there, all soft. Like, now in terms of the frunk, basically the same. The windshield wiper fluid is here now, and other than that, basically about the same. It's not carpeted or anything in here like on the Model S. Super easy to close it, really, really easy. All right, guys, well, none of my suction mounts are really working, but I wanted to get some footage of the interior audio while we drive back. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive back to the service center. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, 12 minutes left. Okay, here we go. Let's get going back here. Overall, in terms of the suspension, a lot of people were like, it's super soft, just as soft as like the Model S. I would say it's close. It is much, much better. It's so weird to me also because I associate the steering wheel with stalks and the yoke with no stalks. So this is pretty confusing to me sometimes. Overall, guys, an insane upgrade, and it's worth every penny in my opinion. Definitely recommend it. For the price, this is just amazing. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Got to return this to Tesla, running out of time. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and peace out.